Okay, guys. Thank you. So let's start with the hmm, let's start with the yesterday we discussed about accrual practice. Accrual is nothing but the expenses are incurred, the payment is not at time, and invoice is not generated. Okay. So let's discuss about few of the pending topics in the accrual. Then we'll move to the next topic today, guys. Okay. See, accruals are recorded in two ways. Accruals are recorded in two ways. One is reversible, one is non-reversible, guys. Accruals are recorded in two ways. So accruals are mainly recorded in the two ways. One is reversible accruals and non-reversible accruals. Okay. So two ways of accruals posting. Okay. That is reversible accruals, reversible accruals, non-reversible accruals, non-reversible accruals. See, we need to understand there are two types of expenses normally. One is some expenses are fixed expenses, some expenses are non-fixed expenses, non-fixed expenses. See, fixed is nothing but every month there is a same amount of expenses will happen. There is no any changes. Okay. So example, we are paying the rent to our home or office. It will changes every month, guys. Yes, rent will change. Rent
No,
will changes every month
no.
as per the contractual agreement made with the landlord or the particular building owner. So every month there is a fixed amount will happen. Yearly once it will changes, but monthly once it will not changes. It's a fixed amount of rent expenses will happen. So rent is a example. Rent is a fixed expenses. Did the salaries will change every month, guys?
No,
Salaries,
sir. No.
No.
salaries. Okay. And example, electricity is there. Is it a fixed or non-fixed one?
Non-fixed expense.
Electricity. So electricity charges will changes every month. Okay. So electricity charges will changes every month. And there is a internet broadband charges, postpaid broadband charges. Is it fixed or non-fixed, guys?
Not fixed, sir.
Okay. So broadband charges. It's a non-fixed expenses. Correct. So electricity charges, office electricity charges, and broadband charges, any expenses, guys, which is every month it will changes. Example, travel allowances to employees, travel allowances. So according to the travel, the expenses will depends. Correct. So it is not a fixed one. Transport allowances, transportation, transport charges. Okay. So according to the utilization, the expenses will keeps on changing. So it's not a fixed expenses, guys. Okay. It's not a fixed expenses. So like this, wherever we have a fixed expenses, those are non-reversible expenses, non-reversible accruals. Wherever fixed expenses will happen, like salaries, rent, because it is non-fixed, because it is non-reversible, because no need of reversing, because we need to pay the exact amount, so no need of reversing. So tell me, 31st of December or 31st of January, we are booking the electricity charges. Can we able to know what is the bill for electricity for the month of January, guys? January
No.
30, can we able to know what is the bill of electricity? Is it possible to get, is it possible to get the total amount of bill which is being used for 31st of December, guys? 31st of January?
No,
No,
no.
No.
no,
No,
it's
sir.
not possible. So we are accruing based on the accruals are calculated. So accruals are calculated in two ways. Accruals are calculated in two ways. One, they will consider as last month bill invoice, first method, last month bill amount. And second thing will be 3 months, 3 months average, last 3 months average. Okay, so last 3 months average, last 3 months average. Okay, so accruals are calculated based on the two ways, guys. One is they will consider either last month bill amount or they will take it as a last 3 months average. See, guys, as per the accrual concept, there are 10% of variance is accepted. 10% of see, guys. So 10% of variance is accepted. Okay. So what we accrued and what we posted, 10% of variance is being accepted. See, we don't know the amount of accrual what need to be booked for the expenses at the month end. How they will calculate? They will take either last month bill amount or last 3 months average. Guys, understand? Very, very important question. So how you are calculating the accruals? Okay, so accruals are calculated on what basis? Accruals are calculated based on the last month invoices or last 3 months bill amount, average of last 3 months. Yes, understand, guys, how the accrual amount is calculated? We don't know the bill amount what to be accrued, what is the expenses total amount. So they are considering. So if it is a fixed one, example rent, we know the exact amount we need to be accrued. But for electricity, can we able to know what is the bill amount at the month end? No. What they will take for the booking the accruals of current month, they will take either last month bill amount or last 3 months average. It's understand?
Yes.
See, if it is a reversible entries, if it is a reversible entries, if it is reversible entries, so there are how to book the entries. Let's understand this. Example, ABC company, ABC company has not paid the electricity charges for the month of January 25th, 26. Bill was generated on 5th of February, 5th of February for 1 lakh. Okay. Bill was paid to vendor on 15th February, 15th February 2026. So here, this is the question, guys. So what is the question they have been given? It says that there is an electricity bill was not paid for the month of January. So do we need to book the electricity charges in the month of January or not required, guys? Bill is getting generated. Bill is getting generated. Bill is getting generated in February, but do we need to book the accruals or not required in January? Is it required or not required, guys?
No.
It's required.
It is required. So as I told you, what is how we can calculate the amount? We don't know the bill till February 5th. How can we calculate
As
the
per last month bill, we have to calculate 10% variance.
No, that is accepted. Like current bill month and this one will be accepted. See, note December month, December 25, electricity charges bill was per 1 lakh 1,000. 1 lakh 1,000. Okay. See, January month, what entry I need to book, guys, here? Electricity charges account debit. Debit. How much amount I need to book here? What is the last month bill amount?
1 lakh.
1,10,000. 1,01,000.
1,000. To accrued electricity charges. Yes, mute.
ఇదేనా ఇంకోటి కొత్తగా
Abhishek, whenever you are attending, try to be on mute, man. Okay. So electricity charges account debit to accrued electricity charges. So as I told you, this entry is a reversible or non-reversible entry.
It's a reversible.
It is a reversible entry. It is a reversible entry. Why we are reversing this amount in the next month? Is it
Because
the
it
correct,
get
is it-
varied.
it's the correct amount what we is the bill amount? No. So on February 2nd, if you posted as a reversible, there is an automatic reversal will happen. So what is the entry? Accrued electricity charges account debit. What is the amount? 1,01,000 to electricity charges. So what is the entry we booked on the month of January? It will be reversed. So why are we booking at the month end on January? If it does not amount, what will happen? The profits are inaccurate. So to get the accurate representation, we are booking the accruals. Is clear? Clear, guys? Now, on when is the bill is generated, guys? When is the bill is generated for the month of January?
ఫిబ్రవరి
5th February. So 5th February, it is we need to book as electricity charges account debit. Example, for every state, there is a vendor. In Bangalore, who is the service provider, guys? Electricity, who is
Bescom.
providing?
Bescom.
In Andhra Pradesh, like according to the state government, it will be. So who is the vendor here to whom we need to pay the money? We need to pay to Bescom. Okay. So when is the payment is happening? 15th February. While making the payment, what is the entry?
Bescom account attached to
Bank account. Okay. Is understand? Is clear? Let me give you one more example. XYZ company, internet charges for the month of January 26 was 50,000, 51,000. Bill was generated on 3rd February by Airtel. Okay, Airtel. Okay, and bill was paid on 10th February. So note for your reference. So December 25th month bill amount was 49,000. 49,000. Okay, 49,000. So tell me what entries we need to record in the month of January, guys. What entry we need to record?
Internet charges account
entry
debit.
Airtel account attached to internet charge.
Internet charges account debit.
Account
Is the amount we book here?
Airtel account.
Is it 49,000 or 51,000?
51,000.
51,000.
Do we know that
49,000.
we need to take the last month bill amount, right?
49
To accrued internet charges. Okay. So this entry is a reversible or non-reversible?
Reversible.
It's a reversible entry. Okay. So if it is a reversible entry, what will happen on the 2nd of February next month? What is the entry it is to do, guys?
Accrued internet
Accrued
charges.
internet charges account to
Debit to
Cash over.
internet.
charges account.
49,000. Okay. So what happens on when we receive the bill 3rd February? So what is the entry we need to book?
Internet charges.
Internet
That
charges
accrued bank account.
account that are to bank.
Why we need to credit bank? Do we are paying the money on 3rd February
No, to
No.
Airtel account.
to Airtel account? Okay. So because who is the service provider of internet for this particular company? Airtel.
Airtel.
Okay. So when they made the amount payment 10th February, to whom they made a payment? Airtel.
Airtel.
Airtel debit to bank account.
Bank account.
Okay.
Let's understand.
Okay.
It's clear.
Yes.
Let's understand this.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Sure. Thank you, guys. Okay, so this is about the reversible and non-reversible accruals. Reversible and non-reversible accruals. So reversible accruals and non-
ice cream. Ice cream
guys, whenever you are attending, please be on the mute place. It don't make the disturbance for others. Okay. Fine. See the next. Let's move to the next concept. Accrued revenue. Accrued revenue. So accrued revenue is nothing but, I see, there is a two difference meaning between revenue and income. Okay, so let's understand revenue and income. Please tell me, did both are same or is there any differences between both? Revenue and income both are same or is there any differences?
There is a difference between.
There is a difference.
What is the differences, guys?
Revenue which is generated every month
Okay,
constantly. Income what we are getting.
okay, guys. So let's understand very important technical question. This technical questions plays a vital role in our interview process. If you can't able to answer, then your interview will be rejected. See, let's understand what is meant by revenue. Revenue is nothing but the amount earned from core business operations. Core business operations. Okay. So income is nothing but the amount earned apart from core business operations. Core business operations. Okay. See, example, assume my company into manufacturing. My company nature is manufacturing company. Manufacturing of cosmetics. Cosmetics. Okay. So manufacturing of cosmetics. So my company is doing the manufacturing of cosmetics. My company's nature is, what is the nature of my company? Manufacturing of cosmetics. So sale of sale of sale of cosmetic products to customers. They got 1 lakh rupees money. And the next question is sale of old machinery on profit. On profit. They got a revenue of around 10,000 rupees profit. So tell me both the way company is getting the money. One is through sale of cosmetics, and another way is through selling of old machinery, which is in our company for profit. So tell me which one will be the revenue and which one will be the income, guys?
Sale of
Sale
cosmetic
of cosmetic is the
Cosmetic
income.
products to customers, which is revenue.
Sorry,
and
sale of,
sale of cosmetic product to customers, that is one revenue.
okay,
And sale of old machinery and profit, that's one in
Profit is the income.
Income.
exactly. Okay, guys, see, sale of cosmetics is a revenue because the company is doing which business? Manufacturing of cosmetics and selling to the customers. So here cosmetics is the direct revenue for the company. So cosmetics will be treated as a revenue. Okay. Guys, understand?
Yes, yes.
So this is will be treated as revenue and this will be treated as income. Yes, many times the interviewer does the technical, very small thing, but they will ask like this, guys. If you're not able to answer properly, then there is a bad impression on you. Okay, fine. So understand one more thing. My company is into software development. Software development. Okay, what is my company? My company is a software company, guys. What is the nature of software company? For developing the softwares and selling
Sell the
to
softwares.
customers.
Sell the softwares to vendors.
Amount received from received on providing the software maintenance services. Software maintenance services 1 lakh rupees. Okay, so what is the money I received, guys? I received from software maintenance. My company is into a software maintenance. My company provided a software services for one customer. I received 1 lakh. In another case, again I received an amount received through bank interest. Assume 2,000 rupees. So two amounts have been received. One is through providing the software services. Another one is to interest received on our bank. So which one will be treated as revenue and which one is the income, guys?
first
First
one
one
is
is received on
First one is revenue.
1 lakh
bank
which is revenue.
bank interest income.
Okay. So bank interest is a income. Revenue which is generated from software maintenance is a revenue, guys. Okay, understand? So two important meanings, very important to be remembered, guys. Okay, fine. So let's think about accrued revenue. Accrued revenue. So accrued revenue is nothing but the amount which company earned and but not received in the current accounting period. Current accounting period. So the amount which company earned but not received in the current accounting period. Okay. So even bill was not generated. Okay, not generated. So just example, assume about the Airtel or Jio, guys. So they are providing the services to a customer. What services they are providing? They're providing the internet services to different companies. Like all the companies, they are providing the services. So will they get the money in the same month? Whatever the service they are providing,
No.
they will receive the money in the next month. But if it does not record this income, is it a correct representation? We are showing the less understating of revenues. So it leads to profit will be understated. Correct. So the income earned, not only internet services, guys, any money, guys, the money which has been earned in the current accounting period, if they're not providing and they're not paying in the same month and the bill is also not generated, those are called as accrued revenues. See, accrued revenue is a current asset. Accrued revenue is a current asset. Okay. So accrued revenue is a current asset. So what is the meaning of current asset? The assets which can be easily converted into cash within a 1 year of span into convert into cash within a year of span. Okay. See here we are treating accrued revenue as a current asset. So as I told you, we are not receiving the money in the next month. Will this money will be received within a year or it will be received after 1 year, guys?
It will result within a year.
Within a year. That is the reason accrued revenue will be treated as a current asset. So when the asset balance increases, we need to debit or we need to credit. When the asset balance increases, we need to debit or we need to credit, guys?
Debit.
Debit. Correct. So as per the real accounting rule, debit what comes in. So the journal entry for the same is accrued revenue account debit to revenue account. So accrued revenue is a which type of account here I'm telling current asset. So when the asset increases, we need to debit or we need to credit. We need to
Debit.
debit. So revenue is a nominal account, and if it is decreases, if revenue increases, we need to debit or we need to credit.
Credit. As per nominal.
Credit. So what is the accrued revenue account debit to revenue account? Okay, accrued revenue account debit to revenue account. So the next is once money is received. Okay, so what entry we need to record?
Bank account data to accrued revenue.
Accrued revenue.
Revenue account. Bank account debit to accrued revenue account. So example, assume company is providing my company is a auditing company. What is my company nature, guys? My
Auditing.
company is providing the auditing services to customers. Okay. So ABC company provided, and every month there is a standard agreement. Every month they are paying 10,000. Okay. ABC company provided auditing services to the XYZ company for the month of Jan 26. So 10,000 rupees. Okay, it's a fixed amount. There is no changes. So amount received from XYZ on 5th February. So every month we are providing the services. For the current month, they will pay in the next month. Okay. So in the month of Jan 26, what entry we need to record? So auditing services to a customer. My company is a auditing company. Is it a revenue to me or income to me, guys?
Revenue.
It's a revenue because my company in nature is auditing.
Audit.
Okay. So what is the entry to be recorded here? Accrued
Revenue account data to revenue account.
on audit services account debit. So what is the money? 10,000 to revenue on audit services account. What is the money? 10,000 rupees.
10%.
So money it's a fixed expenses. Do we need to reverse this fixed amount? Do we need to reverse, guys? It's a non-reversible because it's a fixed amount. There is no changes. Okay. So February 5th, we are receiving the money. What entry to be recorded?
Bank account data to audit service or revenue account. Accrued revenue.
Accrued revenue,
Revenue.
Accrued revenue on audit services.
audit services.
Revenue on audit services. Okay. Guys, understand?
Yes.
So, did you heard about the company called Beaver, guys?
Yes.
What is this nature of this company?
It's the real estate and rental.
Exactly. Providing the nature of companies, providing the office spaces to different companies, correct? So they will hire one building and they will provide the rental office spaces to different companies, correct? So assume you are working with WeWork, okay? So WeWork provided an office space to Accenture, Accenture, Accenture. So rent for the month of January 26, 1 lakh rupees, 1 lakh rupees received on 5th February. 5th February. So for which company you're working? You're working for WeWork. So WeWork is one of the company who has provided the office space to Accenture. Accenture is taking the services from whom? WeWork. WeWork is providing the office space. Accenture is payable to WeWork. So for WeWork, it is a revenue or expense.
Revenue.
Revenue.
It is a revenue. So did the WeWork is receiving the money in the same month?
No.
No.
So in the books of WeWork, what entry we need to record? Accrued revenue and
Revenue accounted as to
revenue on rent.
revenue on rent.
So this accrued revenue, where it will show, guys? Current assets, balance sheet. So where this will be shown under P&L, profit and loss account,
Loss.
credit side. Okay. So 5th February, I received the money. What entry to be recorded?
Bank accounted as to or accrued revenue or rent account.
Accrued revenue on rent account. Guys, understand? It's clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Understand, guys? Yes, understand about this. Okay. Now
Yes, sir.
let's think about the reversible, guys. Example, you're working with the Geo. You're working with which company, guys? Geo company. So Geo is providing the postpaid services to various customers. Okay. So ABC customer, postpaid internet charges, bill was generated on 5th February for 10,000 rupees. Amount received from customer on 7th February. So if it is a postpaid charges, is it a fixed amount, guys?
No.
So company is providing the postpaid internet charges. So if it is a postpaid, so for Geo it is a revenue or expenses, guys?
Revenue.
It's a revenue.
For Geo it is a revenue. Okay. For customer it is a expenses. Okay. For customer it is a expenses. For Geo it is a revenue, guys. For Geo it is a revenue. So we need to treat that as a expenses and we need to treat that as a revenue. Okay, fine. So example, in the month of January, what entry to be recorded, guys? Postpaid ABC customer postpaid internet charges for January. Bill was generated on when? 5th February. So in the month of, we need to take the last month bill of the customer. So assume December 25 bill was 10,100 rupees. So what amount we need to book here?
10,000.
Accrued internet charges.
Accrued revenue on
And internet charge.
postpaid charge. Okay. Accrued revenue, internet services. Internet services account debit. What is the money they has to book?
10,100.
Revenue account 10,000
Internet,
Service.
charges.
internet services. Okay. So what is the money? 10,100. It's a reversible or non-reversible case?
It's a reversible.
It's a reversible or non-reversible.
Reversible.
So what happens on February 2nd?
Revenue.
To accrued
Accrued revenue on
revenue on internet
Services.
account. Okay. So now February 5th, the bill is generated to a customer. Who is the customer for Geo here?
No.
ABC.
ABC. So
ABC.
account debit, revenue on
Internet
services account. Okay. So the bill is received on when from a customer, when the bill paid by the customer. Correct.
7.
Bank account debit to
That to
ABC account.
ABC company.
Okay. Yes, understand.
Yes.
Clear, guys?
Yes.
About reversible and non-reversible. Is clear?
Yes, Vinod.
Okay. So this is about the reversible and non-reversible and how it has to be treated, guys. Okay. So what is reversible and what is non-reversible? What are the various sort of entries to be booked? So we've seen in the couple of examples, guys. Yes, understand?
Yes, sure.
Okay, guys. So this is about the accruals, guys. So we need to start a new topic. Can we start that on the tomorrow, guys? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.